Have you ever heard of this thing called the fertility diet? And have you done it yourself? Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Rachel and I make lifestyle videos here on YouTube. Currently my husband and I are trying to conceive, and we have been trying to conceive for over a year and a half now. I've kind of shared this journey with you all. If you're not familiar with our journey and the specifics of it, I will have our playlist linked down below for you to reference in case you're wondering more about our story. Today I wanted to kind of talk about something that I've heard about. I haven't done it myself in particular, but I'd love to get your all's feedback as well if you've done this, or kind of if it's worked for you or if it hasn't. So I've heard a little bit on YouTube about the fertility diet from people who are going through infertility themselves. And I also started researching it a little bit more, and I found an article that went into more detail about it. So I kind of want to talk a little bit about the article and get your all's opinions, how it worked for you, did it help with your ovulation, that kind of stuff. I'd love to hear your all's feedback in the comments below. So this article is from USA Today and it's titled RUTTC, a look at the fertility diet. So basically it talks about how many nutritional experts say to follow the fertility diet. The plan is based on research from a nurse's health study. It's one of the largest and most comprehensive studies on women's health, which informed 10 steps for improving fertility through changes in diet, weight, and activity. This January, U.S. News and World Report, which evaluated 40 of the most popular diets with health experts, ranked the fertility diet as its 10th best diet overall. So it also gives a few stats which I always think are really interesting. I don't know about you all, that the average couple only has a 25% chance of actually getting pregnant each month, and 12% of women between the ages of 15 and 44 have difficulty getting pregnant or carrying a pregnancy to term. And that's according to the Centers for Disease Control. Okay, so I want to scroll down and talk a little bit about this. Okay, so here are the 10 steps that the fertility diet suggests you to do. And I'm not saying I have done this myself, because I have not. I've just been doing research on it. So the number one thing they say to do, they say to avoid trans fats. So basically it raises the level of your LDL or your bad cholesterol. And the second thing to do, it says consume more unsaturated vegetable oils. So add more olive oil and canola oil to your diet, and try to consume healthy fats from foods like fish and avocados. I love avocados. So I have been doing that a lot lately. Get more protein from vegetables. Instead of like a serving of steak, consider a serving of lentils. I honestly don't even know what lentils are. Eat slow carbs, so choose whole grains, oatmeal, and vegetables which are not highly refined over carbs like white bread and pasta, which can increase ovulatory infertility, which I never knew. So that's crazy. This says that it can mean irregular ovulation or lack of ovulation altogether. So that's pretty interesting. Number 5 says make it whole milk. If you're trying to get pregnant, whole fat dairy is the best choice. Opt for whole milk over skim, and enjoy a small dish of ice cream or full fat yogurt each day. I can do me some ice cream, that's for sure. Number 6 says take a multivitamin. So folic acid and vitamin B are essential. I try to do that. I probably need to get more consistent with it. Number 7, don't neglect iron intake. Get plenty of iron, but not from red meat. Eat vegetables high in iron, like spinach, and consider taking an iron supplement. Never thought about that, really. Drink water is number 8. Skip the soda, everything else, coffee and alcohol in moderation. Thank God I can still have my coffee. I am kind of obsessed with coffee. Number 9, get to a fertility zone weight. So after I read this, I went and checked my BMI. I've actually fluctuated in weight a little bit. I'm not the type of person to hop on the scale and freak out about my weight or anything like that, because honestly, I've pretty much stayed the same weight my whole life until recently. after I got married, I guess. Just over the past year, I don't know what it is. I really think it's my activity level, where I do have a desk job and I'm not like exercising regularly, so I've tried to change that. I've gained about 5+ pounds, and it's really weird for me, and I know most people will be like, oh my god, you're so dramatic, but I just wanted to make sure that I was still in a good BMI zone, which is, they say, the best to get to a fertility zone weight. Being in the fertility zone means achieving a BMI of 20 to 24. And so I checked mine and I am good. It says weighing too much or too little can affect your menstrual cycle. And the last but not least, it says be active. If you don't exercise regularly, starting could help your fertility. If you're already active, be careful not to overdo it. According to Resolve, low body fat can affect ovulation and fertility. And right here it says 1 in 8 couples experience infertility, and that's a fact that I have learned a lot. So I think this fertility diet thing is very interesting. I've seen a few couples doing it here on YouTube, and especially when they start their IVF treatments, which I'm not at that phase. But I thought, you know, obviously you need to be healthy anyways, just for your overall body and the longevity of your life and the quality of life that you're gonna have. And so I really want to try to incorporate more of these things, and hopefully I'll get pregnant, or I can at least see an improvement in my ovulation or something like that. So have you all tried this diet? If so, like, what are some of the things that you like to eat? Any recipe ideas, anything like that, leave it down below, because if it's not easy, then it's so hard for me to stick to. So yeah, just let me know your thoughts on that. I thought it was super interesting and something that I'm willing to try. So yeah, let me know if you know of anybody that tried it and it helped them, whatever. So let me know. I would love to hear your thoughts down in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.